Friends, welcome to Bank Exam Cafe, and in today's episode on Let's Revise 2 marks questions on complete syllabus. Today we are going to see few more questions. In the description box you will find the links. Download assignment number 1, assignment number 2 and also the assignment number 3 in the PDF form. So do not forget to register your likes and comments. And let us move to the first question of this series. Let us revise. So here is the first question. Question is that find AB. Here this is a right angle triangle. This is another right angle triangle. This is third right angle triangle and this is the fourth right angle triangle, and you have to find the length of AB. Friends, this side and this side is given and this is a hypotenuse. So you will think that first we will take this triangle and then find the length of this hypotenuse by using the Pythagoras theorem. Then taking this triangle, you will find the length of the hypotenuse by using the Pythagoras theorem. Similarly for the third triangle and then fourth triangle, and adding all these four hypotenuse, you will get AB. But friends, this will be little bit difficult. Here what we will do, we will extend this and also extend this. They will meet at one point and let that point be C point, and this angle will be right angled triangle. This angle will be right angled, and so ABC will be the right angle triangle. You can find AC as this will be 2, this will be 2 units, this will be 2 units and this will be 2 units. So AC will be equal to 8 units. So AC is 8 units. Similarly, you can find BC. This is 1.8 centimeter, this is 1.6 centimeter, this is 1.6 centimeter and this is 1 centimeter. So this will be 6 and 6 12, 12 and 8 20, 2 and 1 3, 4, 5 and 6, and therefore BC will be 6 units. And now using the Pythagoras theorem, we can find this hypotenuse AB. So AB square, which is equal to AC square plus BC square by Pythagoras theorem. So AB square that we have to find, so which is equal to AC square, that is 8 square will be 64, and this is 6 and 6 square will be 36, and so 64 plus 36, that will be 100. So AB square is equal to 100. So taking square root of both the sides, AB will be square root of 100, that will be 10 units, and therefore the distance of AB, that is equal to 10 units. Now let us move to the next question. The question is that if the ratio of the 11th term of the AP and the 18th term is 2:3, find the ratio of the sum of the first 5 terms and the sum of its first 10 terms. Friends, here it is given that the ratio of the 11th term to that of the 18th term is given as, this is given as 2:3, that is 2/3. And we have to find the ratio of the sum of the first 5 terms, that is S5, to that of the sum of the first 10 terms, that is S10. So with the help of this we will find D. So here A11 we can write as A plus 10D. A plus into bracket n minus 1 into d. N minus 1 will be 11 minus 1, that is 10d. So A18 is A plus 17d, which is equal to 2 upon 3. Cross multiply, so this will be 3 into A, 3A, plus 10 into 3, that is 30d, which is equal to, multiply by 2 to this, so it will be 2A plus 34, 17 to the 34d. And so here take 2A to this side, that will be minus 2A, 3A minus 2A, that will be A, is equal to 30, and this is 34. So if you take 30 to this, 30d to this side, it will be 34d minus 30d, that will be 4d. So you have got A is equal to 4d. So this is the first important step, highlight this. Now we will find S5 upon S11. S5 will be, that is what, n by 2 into bracket 2A plus n minus 1 into d. So n by 2, that is 5, number of terms are 5, so it will be 5 by 2, correct, into bracket 2A, so 2 into A is what, it is 4d, correct, 2A plus n minus 1 into d, so 5 minus 1, that will be 4d, upon S10, that is n by 2, n is 10, so it will be 10 by 2, inside the bracket 2A, again it will be 2 into 4d plus n minus 1, that is 10 minus 1 will be 9d. So this will be 2 and 2 will get cancelled, 5 ones are 5, 5 2s are 10, so it will be 1 by 2. So here this will be 4 2s are 8, 4 2s are 8, 8 plus 4, that is 12d. So multiplied by 12d upon 4 2s are 8d plus 9d, that will be 17d. So d and d will get cancelled, 2 ones are 2, 2 6s are 12, and so which is equal to 6 by 17, and therefore friends, S5 by S10, this ratio is equal to 6 by 17. Now move to the next question. Friends, the next question is that find the value of x if 12th term of an AP x minus 7, x minus 2, x plus 3 dash dash is 81. The 12th term of this AP is given as 81, and we have to find the value of x. Once you have got the value of x, you can write the AP and then find the sum of the first 12 terms, that is S12. So first we will find the value of x here. So here first we will require d. So d is what, second term minus first term. So second term minus first term, so d, that is equal to, second term is x minus 2, second term minus first term, so this will be minus x plus 7, minus x plus 7, so x and x will get cancelled, minus 2 plus 7, that is d is equal to 5. So here we have got d is equal to 5, so A12, that is the 12th term, we will write as A12, that is equal to 85. This is given, sorry, 81. 81. But 12th term we write as A plus 11D, which is equal to 81. But here A is the first term, and D is 5. Here we are calculated. The first term is x minus 7. So we will put here x minus 7 plus 11D, that is 11 into 5, which is equal to 81. So this will be 11 5s are 55. 55 minus 7, that will be 48. So it will be x plus 48, which is equal to 81. And so x is equal to 81 minus 48. 81 minus 48, that is equal to 33. So we have got the value of x as 33. Now here we can find the AP, put the value of x here as 33. So 33 minus 7, that is 26. Then 33 minus 2, that will be 31, comma. Then 33 plus 3, that is 36, and so on. This will be the AP, and now we have to find the sum of the first 12 terms. So S12, that is equal to n by 2. N by 2, 12 is n, so it will be 12 by 2 into bracket 2a. So 2 multiplied by a is what? First term, that is 26. 2a plus n minus 1, that is 12 minus 1, that will be 11d. N minus 1d. So here 2 ones are 2, 2 6s are 12, so which is equal to 6 into bracket 26 into 2, that will be 6 2s are 12, and 2 2s are 4, and 1 5, plus 11d. Now multiply by 6 inside the bracket. Before that we forgot to put the value of d here, so d is 5, that is also we have calculated, so put that value. So 6 into bracket 52 plus 11, 5s are 55. So this will be 107, so 6 into 107, and so which is equal to 6 into 107, that will be 642. And therefore friends, S12, that is the sum of the first 12 terms, is 642. Highlight, this is the important steps. Now let us move to the next question. Now here is the first question, next question. One card is drawn from a well shuffled deck of 52 cards. Find the probability of getting a king of red card and a queen of diamond cards. These questions, two questions are there. First you have to find the probability of getting a king of red color and the queen of diamond color. So the total number of possibilities is 52, because there are the 52 cards, and out of these 52 cards we are drawing out one, we are taking out one. So the total possibilities, total outcome, that is equal to 52. And in the first case A, that is the favorable, there are two red color kings in a deck of 52 cards. So the favorable outcomes, that is equal to 2, and therefore the probability of getting a king of red color, that is equal to favorable outcome divided by total outcome. So that will be 2 by 52, and that is equal to 1 by 26. Now see the B question, queen of diamond color. So here favorable outcomes, that is equal to 1. So the probability of getting a queen of diamonds, that is equal to favorable outcome is 1 divided by total outcome, that is 52. So it will be 1 by 52. And so friends, here today once again we have solved 4 questions, and now here we will stop. I hope you must be enjoying this series. If yes, please like the video, share it with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you very much for watching this video.